So I, my,
No. So my I
what happened?
Okay. What the hell is going on?
Oh
Uh
no!
oh.
no.
Uh
Now I can
oh.
hear myself.
Okay,
Are
I
we?
can hear. I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I could also hear me.
Okay. I accidentally touched my USB hub, which it didn't
Ugh,
like.
you can't actually touch your
Oh
computer.
God, no! Why would
That's
you be able to do that?
that is not
No,
a.
it's
That's
not.
a
Okay.
that's an advanced feature.
That's an
We're gonna try.
advanced.
I'm gonna try this here. Oh my God. Ah! Ah!
I'm so glad I started recording.
Let me. Yeah, this is really good
This
content,
is
right?
great.
As Boone hits it to deep left, that might send the Yankees to the World Series. The New York Knicks are going to a conference final. Anaheim and Syracuse have done it. Back from the dead. Ortiz into deep right field. We'll see you later tonight. Pass caught by Des Bryant.
Welcome back to Derek Likes Sports, a podcast that's never going to give you up, never going to let you down, and so on and so forth. I am the titular Derek. I like sports just like the title says, and today I have my good friend Mike Held, a trivia mastermind and the owner of more hats than I really feel like any one human being should own. Complimentary. That's a compliment. You'll see he has, if you're watching the podcast today, you'll see behind him he has a hat wall that has the current standings of Major League Baseball in order by division. He has all 30, at least one of all 30 MLB teams. Just an unbelievable hat collection. We are going to talk at length about that and kind of how we've been on the opposing sides of really big historical sports moments. So stick around for that. But first, I want to tell a story that kind of makes me look like an idiot, but I think it's funny. So I'm going to tell it. This last Sunday was the first Sunday of the NFL season. And before the game started that morning, I attended a 3-year-old's birthday party with my 3-year-old. I wasn't just there, on my own. And that's actually how I spend most of my time these days, especially on weekends, is at 3-year-old birthday parties. And I don't recommend it. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't think that's a thing that people should have to do. But here we are. That's what I do and make the best of it, right? So we're at this party, and I realized the season starting that day, I really like survivor pools where you pick one team a week, and if they win their game, you get to survive. If they don't, you're out, and the last person standing at the end, wins, whatever. I realized I had not joined one yet, so I'm in the car on the way to this 3-year-old's birthday party, and I just very hastily joined one. And I kind of gave it some thought. I was like, what team do I think is going to win this week? Could it, I could go with the Cardinals, but I don't really like them in New Orleans. I could go with, a number of teams, but I kind of landed on the Broncos. I thought the Broncos had a really good chance to win at home against Cam Ward and the Titans in his first start. So that's what I did. And if you didn't watch that game, it was a 4 o'clock game on Sunday. The Broncos really did not play well. The Titans also did not play well. They played a little bit worse than the Broncos, and it was close. It was a close game in the second half. The Titans had plenty of chances to win that game, so I was like sweating a little bit. I was like, I can't lose in the first week. That's embarrassing. But luckily for me, the Broncos held on and they won the game. So I was like, all right, cool. I am through week one. That is often the hardest one to pick. It was close, but that's okay. That's okay. Survive and advance, right? It's a survival pool after all. So I get on and I want to check and I kind of want to, figure out how many people are left in this survivor pool. So I'm looking at what kind of the most popular team picked was, and I was hoping that it was a team that lost. And lucky for me, it was the New Orleans Saints. And I was like, wait, why were people picking the Saints? I was like thinking about picking the Cardinals because the Saints are supposed to be one of the worst teams in the league this year. And so I was like, maybe this is like a contrarian, like better bro thing to do. You go in on a team that isn't likely to win and maybe that creates an advantage for you. I don't know. I was confused. And then I saw who the second team, most popular team picked was, and it was the Cowboys, who had already lost on Thursday night to the Eagles. And I was like, that's weird too. Like, why were people picking the Cowboys who were like 9-point underdogs going into that game? And then I checked my own pool, and I noticed it said that I had lost, and I was like, no, the Broncos won. What is this? And it was at that moment I realized that I had joined a pool where you pick a team to lose each week, not a team to win. And I had picked the Broncos, and the Broncos won, so I was out. I didn't read the directions of the pool, and I was out after week 1, very embarrassingly. Do I blame myself for this? Absolutely not. I blame the kid whose birthday party it was. That's whose fault it was. I'm not going to name him here because that's in bad form, but blaming a 3-year-old on his birthday is a totally fine thing to do, especially when it's warranted. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy my conversation with Mike. It was a lot of fun. We talked a lot about hats and and played some really fun games at the end. So you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it.
This looks right now.
Yeah, it sounds better.
I just don't have a mouse. Yeah, I just don't have a mouse. It's actually hard plugged into my computer now, but I don't have a mouse, which is fine. I'll live without a mouse for a little bit. Get my full undivided attention. So.
Yeah.
The hat wall, it's a great Zoom background. It's a really good conversation starter on the rare video interview I do.
Yeah.
It's been fun content on Bluesky. #content. Something I'm always thinking about, doing that content.
You've been doing the polls to see which
so
one
we have, I think, 4 teams left to do, but one of those teams is the Yankees, which is going to take 2 weeks.
You have to do like a whole bracket. Like a whole
there's 42 of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's 2. So there's these boxes behind me, which I'd pull up, but I'm afraid of unplugging something somehow. Each box holds roughly 15 hats, and 3 of them are just Yankee hats, roughly sorted into normal looking ones, and then dark weird ones and light weird ones. It's a really official system, very legitimate, very organized, very standardized too.
It's very close to the Dewey Decimal System. I think that's how that works too. It's like
So I wrote a trivia question about the Dewey Decimal System today too. Weird.
Oh, that is weird.
So so
everything's coming together.
But it's a fun, stupid collection that my wife hates with a burning passion.
Yeah.
Because her classic comeback is, you can only wear 1 at a time. It's like, yeah, but I could wear 5 in a day. We went away for a day and a half, including to a wedding that I was not allowed to wear a hat. I packed 6 hats.
We're very similar in that way. We went on like a 3-day beach trip, and I think I packed 5.
I have a carrying case for them for travel. I have 2 carrying cases actually. One is really a travel case that holds 6, and then I have one which I've never used for its intended purpose that holds 30.
Oh my god,
it's too many.
That's too many. Yeah.
So the bag. No, I was going to say that bag might be around here, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's good for storage.
Yeah.
So
I sometimes will just change out my hat throughout the day and see if my wife notices. Never.
I just throw it on in the morning, and then when I come home, usually, because the first thing I do when I get home from work is change. I'm like, well, I need to put on a different hat that matches what I'm wearing now. So, need to find one of the 43 Yankee hats to wear. Or you can't really tell in the video. This is a bedazzled Giants hat.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
I'm not getting all the carrots of the bedazzling.
That's a good angle for it right there. Yeah. You can really get it all in there.
That's pretty good.
This was a good find.
That's pretty good. Good. Yeah. So, my wife's biggest complaint with my hats, and I don't have nearly that many, but is that I haven't had a good storage system. And I was like, I have a friend who has a great storage system. I will just need to buy 23 more hats to fill out the entire Major League Baseball.
Truthfully, you can't franchises. See it. Well, that works too. I have one of the behind, because I think you probably wear more 47s.
That's all I wear.
Less fitted stuff. Yeah, those go really well. This I can maybe move. The classic behind the door rack.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
That's where my 30s or all of my non-fitteds end up.
I just have a crate.
Also works.
Which
so that's always prepared with the crate.
Gotta have the crate. Yeah, well, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
You said the other day this is part of your sleep rotation, so now you get to listen to yourself.
I know. That's going to be real. That one, I might have to skip this episode.
That's fine. So the numbers will instead of being there'll be one less. It'll be X minus one.
Isn't that fun when your podcast is small enough and you can tell when like one person just didn't listen?
Yeah.
Yep. But we had that with ours we stopped our podcast after 34 episodes. But we had that with ours that like we could tell like, oh, he must have just taken this week off when it went from 15 to 14. Cool.
The title wasn't good enough for that one person.
Yeah, right. They just didn't like that Steely Dan song that much. But a happy NFL season. I'm sure this is not going to come out well after the NFL season has started.
Not well after. I mean, I think the Cowboys will just be 0-2 at the time this comes out. They will not.
Giants will probably be the same. I haven't looked at their schedule that far.
They got the Commanders first. I think
they do.
I picked the Giants this week. Actually,
I picked the Giants as well in my singular pick'em pool.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I don't know. You might. I'm bullish on the Giants. Which
I have become bullish on the Giants thanks to you and thanks to
you're welcome.
Kalen Kaler on ESPN and Mina Kimes on ESPN, both of whom were on the distraction the last 2 weeks, saying that the Giants are going to be good. Yeah. And now I am convinced that the Giants are winning 9 games.
I had them winning 8. But that's above expectations
for the Giants. Yeah. I think it's going to be 9 wins. I think I think Dart will be starting by week 7, which is not a bad thing. Right. I know a lot of times you hear about a quarterback switch, you think bad thing. I think Dart's probably starting by week 7, and he turns out to be pretty okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's better than I could ask for in the last ever.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Do you think that's enough to save Dable? Or do you think he's...
Yes,
I
do.
You think it's 8 or 9 wins?
Yeah, I'm a believer in Dable. I think he is a good coach.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people... Last season, the team got really... Well, okay, not last season. Last season was bad. 2 years ago, they made the playoffs in 23. Mm-hmm. That year, like the 24 playoffs, right?
They beat the Vikings. That was the year they beat the Vikings.
No, they beat 23. They beat the Vikings. That was January of 23. They beat the Vikings.
Okay,
it was the day I bought my car. That's the reason I know it. It was January of 23. They beat the Vikings, and then 24 could have been a good year, but that was when Jones went down with his ACL and Saquon just couldn't handle being the only part of an offense. And then I think last year they were just bad because Saquon was gone. I don't think Dable's a bad coach.
Yeah, and they were even in games last year.
Yes, they were bad. They were bad. They were boring bad, but they weren't like terrible despite what their record ended up being. The GM, I don't know if I'm super duper sold upon him.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Maybe his son. His son can step in.
Something like that. Or one of the Koch brothers will get very efficient and it'll be great. Love it.
They'll find a way. I don't know.
They're just going to offer us medium Pepsis until we die. Are you familiar with that saga?
Oh, is it because of the Coke?
Oh, no. God. If only it was something funny with that.
Oh.
No, in the midst of one of the really bad years.
With the Giants?
At Fan Appreciation Day, the Mara family offered all season ticket holders one medium Pepsi for free. Mind you, this was not one medium Pepsi for each seat that you had or each ticket that you had. This was one medium. If you owned 4 seats, you got one medium Pepsi. This was not all fans in attendance. This was This was season ticket holders only, and it was one medium Pepsi.
At an NFL game, that's what, like an $11 value, though?
Yeah, it's a great deal. I mean, you paid several $1,000s plus your PSL for these seats, and you got a free medium Pepsi out of it, and you only had to watch Dan Jones lose a lot of football games in there to get that medium Pepsi. You earned it.
It's a good deal. One of my favorite, little facts, you mentioned the Mara family, is that Kate Mara and Rooney Mara are related to that family. Yes. And the Rooneys and the Maras are related.
The
and that's
and the
why
Maras they're like a less evil version of the Hatfields and McCoys. So
the Rooneys being the Steelers ownership family. Yes. But it's a funny.
I think the Maras won the acting side of that. I think Kate Mara is a better actress.
Well, Rooney, I mean, they're the same family though.
I guess they're siblings.
Yeah, they're siblings.
I'm an idiot.
No, you're good.
I forget Rooney's her first name, not her
Rooney,
last name.
Rooney I liked her.
She was girl with the dragon tattoo, right?
Right, and I liked her a lot in The Social Network. But
yeah,
not a huge
that was a
role,
good movie.
but I think she's.
So I forget about that movie sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
so we're on it. We're off to a flying start here.
Agreed.
Yeah. So you're I'm making you more optimistic about the Giants as I become more pessimistic about the Cowboys.
As you should. I think. I think the Cowboys are going to have a rough year.
Yeah, I had them missing the playoffs anyway, and they didn't get better in the last week.
No, and I think this is also a partial issue with both the Giants and the Cowboys, that I think they're very clearly the third and fourth best team in that division. Flip them however you want to, put them 3-4, 4-3. They're going to struggle against the other two in that division, and it's going to be a rough year for one of those two teams is going to have a really crooked number in their record.
Probably.
And maybe a double-digit number in the second half there.
They also got a tough draw with like the divisions that they're playing.
It's a tough schedule for the East this year. So. No, not playing any of the Souths. So, how is it that the Souths are always bad?
I was just talking about this. Like, what is wrong
in both conferences
with the Souths?
Too? And it's not like really since Peyton left the Colts, like.
Right. I mean, this is how we end up with like the Saturday wildcard game is always in Houston. We've had that that's been like a tradition for 10 years now. It's like the Thanksgiving
or Tampa.
Game. Yeah.
That's it. I think the Bucks are pretty good this year.
And you think about the Bucks the last like 25 years, like they've rarely been really bad. Like they've been in the playoffs. They
started out historically terrible when they first started, and they've actually been like since that Super Bowl run in whatever 2003 or so, they've been like never truly atrocious.
Yeah. And they were in
and I think that's, Mike Evans gets a lot of credit for that. I love Mike Evans. Mike Evans is maybe my favorite non-Giant in the NFL.
Nice.
Love Mike Evans.
He was the actual good thing with the Johnny Manziel Texas A&M team, I guess.
So that's right. I forgot he was on those teams.
He's been around for so long.
Gig him. Yeah, he's just been around forever. It feels like that. So we're getting to that point where like guys I remember in college are retiring.
Yeah.
So like guys who I went to college with who are like now retiring from the NFL. It's like, oh boy.
Yeah. Well, that's what
like Justin Pugh just retired.
Right. Yeah.
Justin Pugh was you and I both. You went to Syracuse as well. Justin Pugh was there. He got drafted. It would have been my sophomore year. He got drafted.
Yeah.
And he just retired.
Yeah.
So,
and
he's significantly richer than I am. So good for him. So
how is Ryan Nassib still floating around anywhere? Is he?
No, God, no.
Not even in like
DeVito for a while, and I don't know if we get credit for DeVito or not because he was like technically Illinois, but sort of not. Our paper of record up here likes referring to him as Syracuse alumnus.
Amazing.
So
we
have Riley Dixon though.
Nassib is not playing anywhere. I was hoping he was playing in like the CFL or something.
Okay. But I was going to say Nassib's probably been out of the NFL since like 2018.
Yeah.
So he cost me a fantasy football game one time. Ryan Nassib.
How is that possible?
It was a Monday night game.
Yeah.
I had a 1-ish point lead going down. It was garbage time. The Giants were blowing somebody out. Rare moment. Giants were blowing somebody out. Or maybe I think they must have been getting blown out. That's more likely.
Seems more likely.
And they had Nassib in instead of Manning, and Nassib carves whoever it was, carves them right up down the field for a touchdown, and the kicker kicks an extra point, and my opponent had the Giants kicker, and I lost.
Oh, man.
Because of a fucking Ryan Nassib good moment in the NFL. Couldn't even enjoy it.
Man, I'm so glad I brought up Ryan Nassib. I could never have predicted.
That's a real guy.
That you had a Ryan Nassib story.
So I had a professor who had Ryan Nassib in one of his classes and talked about how much he loved Ryan Nassib, and we were all like, yeah, man, okay, sure. Because he was an accounting major too. So
that's cool.
Yeah, weird guy. Riley Dixon still. Oh, he's still in the NFL. I have a
Starting,
Riley
right?
Dixon jersey in my closet.
Syracuse jersey or one of his?
Yeah, I have a Syracuse Riley Dixon jersey. He paid for it for me.
What? That's awesome.
He's actually, I could at one point in life call him a friend of mine. We worked on our accounting projects together.
Was he also an accounting major? Is that a common major amongst the football team?
Hilarious. His LinkedIn, not to go all LinkedIn posting, was very funny for a while because it was like intern, Deloitte, intern, Ernst & Young, punter, Denver Broncos Incorporated. It's like, cool, man.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, he was an accountant. He was a good accountant. I genuinely would not have passed my tax class without Riley Dixon.
Oh, wow.
That is a true to life statement.
Oh, wow. And he was like the most exciting, weirdly, the punter was like the most exciting player on the team when I was there.
Those teams were so bad.
So bad. And I have it like burned in my brain. The hurdle game. I think I was against LSU.
He hurdled in LSU and he scored the game-winning touchdown against Villanova.
Yeah. That was the same season, right? We opened the year against Villanova and almost lost to Villanova. Maybe it was the year before. That may have been the year before.
Pretty close. We're all right around the same period of time.
Yeah.
So,
man, Riley Dixon, one of the best Syracuse NFL players of the last 20 years. Right up there with
him and
Chandler Jones, right?
Chan Jones, before he went crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean,
one of the Colts captains too, Zaire Franklin.
Oh yeah.
He's actually good. I think Sean Tucker is also good, but that's for a different podcast.
Yeah, if he gets a chance. He got a chance last year and he was awesome.
I know. I will never. Oh.
He had that heart thing, right? Like a irregular heartbeat or something. And that,
there's something going on with. He's got like big guy heart.
Yeah,
he's got like big guy heart. So
he's got a lot of heart. I thought that was a good thing in sports.
Yeah, not that type though. So,
yeah, but and the basketball has not been good either. Let's be real.
Basketball's going to get better.
I mean, it has to.
Mostly because it can't get worse.
It can't get worse. But... I mean, we had that great Final Four run. I guess it was 2016. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then
I blacked out at a bar on campus during that game.
Which one? The UVA game?
Fagans.
No,
yeah, the UVA. I blacked out at Fagans. No, during the North Carolina game, the Final Four game.
Oh yeah, that was a bad game.
Yeah,
you didn't miss much.
You had to get to the bar so early to get a seat for those.
Yeah.
So we were there for the first game too, and they had Magic Hat number 9 for like $3 a bottle. The worst beer to drink all day.
You were drinking something with hat in the name.
Magic Hat number 9, genuinely like the worst beer to drink 20 of.
I can't imagine drinking 20
not
of
great.
Anything.
It's 2.5 these days, but it was 20.5 at one point.
I've never been like a drinker, and
my thing.
The biggest, one of the biggest deterrents is like my body can't ingest that much liquid at one time.
That's fair.
It's impossible.
Somebody once mentioned to me, because like we were the classic guys in college who bragged about how much we drank, because it's cool. Like, yeah, I drank 30 beers last night, and then someone was like, "You realize that's like you saying like, yeah, I drank like 4 2-liter bottles of soda last night." Like,
or ate like 7 loaves of bread.
Okay. Don't judge.
It's not judging. I would love to eat 7 loaves of bread. That I could, if that was the thing.
I ate 2 Chipotle bowls.
Oof, man.
Yeah. But I think Syracuse basketball will be better this year. I think.
I'm going to hold you to that.
If not, Jerry McNamara will be at the helm next year, and
yeah. That
we'll
would
just
great.
Continue this cycle.
Love to see. Love to see. And then how long before Boeheim's kids?
Eric Devendorf.
Yeah. That was cool when both of Boeheim's or 2 of Boeheim's kids were on the team a couple years ago.
It was fun. The team actually that was the last like okay team too.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
Long gone are the days of Trevor Cooney.
Trevor, Tyler,
Rakeem,
whatever
Christmas.
they like calling him. Rakeem. I think he's married to Jasmine Jordan now. He's married to Michael. He's married to Michael Jordan's daughter.
Oh wow! Got to start recruiting. If they have a son,
in fact, about Rakeem Christmas.
If they have a son, we got to start recruiting him away from Chapel Hill.
Yeah, right.
I got to start that now. Couldn't get Marvin Harrison's son. At least we can do is get.
I don't even think we were a finalist for him.
I seriously don't.
So not even by name only.
Right.
So
does McNabb have any kids? Can we get a McNabb kid in here?
His daughter I think actually is at Syracuse now.
Oh, beautiful. That's awesome.
I don't know if she's an athlete, but his daughter, I think, is there. So
Good.
yes.
And then we got the Bidens, of course.
Of course. Well, of course.
Well, of course, we got the Bidens.
His great-great-grandchildren.
Yeah.
So
they'll be...
they're of age now. They might have aged out at this point.
They're each other out of eligibility.
So Hunter 4.
Amazing. And you're a Yankees fan, which we've made
yeah,
it
that
to...
was I used to care. Okay, how can I explain this? I love the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees were my first true love, and my wife knows this. My daughter knows this. My daughter has probably eclipsed the Yankees. I'll be real here. I'll be genuine.
And your daughter's how old now?
Not so much. My daughter is 10 months old.
10 months old, and she already knows that the Yankees were your first love. That's...
Yeah, well, she was born. So she was born. The Yankees clinched going to the World Series on a Monday night, and my daughter was born that Wednesday.
It's pretty cool.
Right? No, that's not. That timeline's close. It's not 100%, but it's close there. She was born in between the ALCS and the World Series.
And this your daughter, Aaron Judge is her name, right?
Yes. Yep. With an E. Yep. We thought about Juanita Soto, but that was thankfully rejected.
You'd be a Mets fan now.
So, but she was born. I got yelled at the hospital after my daughter was born because we were watching the World Series from the hospital. Because what else do you do?
Yeah.
And it was the game. It was game one. I was about to say it was the game where they blew it and then realized, no, that describes 3 of the 4 losses in that World Series. Yeah. Game one was the Nestor Cortez home run, the Grand Slam, the Freddie Freeman Grand Slam. And I yelled fuck very loudly in the hospital as soon as he gave that home run up. I was holding my daughter and yelled fuck at like the top of my lungs. And the nurse came in and was like, you need to keep it down. I'm like, okay, the game's over. It's fine. I can do this now.
That's one of the first things that your daughter experienced.
Among the first things my daughter heard was me saying the word fuck.
Not just your daughter, though. Pretty much anyone in an adjacent room.
A bunch of babies heard. That was maybe the first non-family voice and non-doctor voice that several babies heard.
That is a good introduction to the world, though.
Yeah. So I have a hat. Going back to hats, I bought the 2024 World Series hat, which is now very funny because they lost that World Series in spectacularly embarrassing fashion. But I got it stitched with her birthday and her name in it.
That's
and
really
it's
nice.
my favorite Yankee hat, despite them losing. Had they won, I'd probably wear that hat every day until it falls apart.
That's really nice.
But now it's a special occasions hat. Yeah, truly getting to watch the World Series with my daughter is one of my absolute favorite memories that I'm ever going to have for the rest of my life. This baby's sleeping on me and I'm, it was just, I was in that moment, specifically in game 4 when they won. I was so just content.
Yeah. It's kind of poetic because
it
was such an disappointing, embarrassing World Series for your favorite team. And yet, you're still very happy, and it's that one of the best things. I can make it happy,
and I enjoyed it up until the last out of the last game. I really was.
That game was so brutal.
Even
I had some empathy.
3 of those things. It was the bottom of the 5th, that I know, or top of the 5th. There were the 3 mistakes, and any 3 of those mistakes happening in a nutshell. Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge booting that fly ball, it
was a little
never happened.
I know.
It's never happened before.
Yeah.
But it's okay, a one-off thing, happens. Garrett Cole not covering the bag and Rizzo not running to the bag, that type of thing happens.
Yeah.
And Anthony Volpe, truthfully, I don't even think Volpe deserved an error for his play. He booted a ball, but he didn't boot it. That was a hard play to make.
Yeah.
Also, Anthony Volpe is trash, and it's fine. But it just I was just sitting there, and again, I think there was an older version of me who freaks out because I know there is, because there's an older version of me who used a keyboard as a baseball bat when the Yankees like blew a replay review against Cleveland in the ALDS in 2017 when they won. They won the series still, and I was really mad about a stupid replay review. They won that game even, and I was still really mad about it. But like, there's a different version of me that like, if I did not have like my daughter laying on top of me, like I'm out there breaking stuff during that inning, but I was like, no, don't care. Do not even care right now.
That's kind of beautiful in like a degenerate way.
Yeah, degenerate way is a good way to put it. So, but yeah, the Yankees are, growing up. You and I are close to a similar age. You're a little bit older, so but like for me, like growing up, like there was a period of time where I didn't know the Yankees weren't allowed to win the World Series.
Yeah,
because like the first 3 years I really like remember in sports.
Yeah.
I was like 5, 6, and 7 when they won in 98, 99, 2000.
Yeah.
And like they just felt like this, like it was just like, oh, it's the fall. The Yankees win the World Series. This is just it.
Well, it was like, I remember there were like serious like talking points on ESPN about should the Yankees be broken up. Like,
yeah, right.
And
those teams were really good.
Yeah.
So also 96. They don't get credit. They don't get nearly enough credit for 96. They beat a really good Braves team in 96.
Yeah, I mean, the Braves came back and won.
That Braves team was really good.
Wait, they won in 95, right? The Braves? And then, so they
were
the
Braves won
champs.
in 95.
And then,
yeah, the Braves won there was no series 94. Braves won in 95, Yankees 96, and then Florida 97.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 2000. So 2001 was like the first time sports broke my heart.
Yeah.
Kind of. Because like, let's see what the timeline have been. No, because like the Knicks were always. I don't remember the Knicks run in '98. The Knicks
was
were
a weird year too,
my
right?
entire life. Yeah,
that was
they
like
were
the
an
strike
8 seed.
Shortened
that was like
year
a miracle.
and...
They were the 8 seed.
Yeah,
they got beat by a really good Spurs team. They were not the best team in the East. That was the Ewing theory year,
right? And they only
all that stuff.
They only played what, like it was like 48 regular season games that year, or something.
And it was a lot of 5-game series too. I think.
Yeah.
And the Giants made a Super Bowl somewhere in that same time frame. They got
destroyed,
just demolished by the Ravens. But like, I don't really remember. Like, I remember that, but I don't remember it. But like, 2001 was like the first time I remember. Like, man, this sucks.
Yeah,
2001, and then another year, a couple years after that. That one really hurt.
And you also had 2003, which, like, I mean, you came off like the high of winning the ALCS, and then just kind of laid an egg.
I've mentioned this before that I am at a point with my Yankee fandom where I 1000% trade 2003 for not having to deal with Aaron Boone for the last 7 years of my life.
You didn't even get to win the World Series that year.
No, it would probably be different if they won the World Series that year. If Josh Beckett didn't start terribly that year. Yeah, and then like 2004.
Yeah. I mean,
that's the best sound I can make about it.
It's one of the most special sports memories of my
life. Like, I mentioned this when we were messaging about this beforehand, that I knew you and I were going to be on opposite coins of exactly one of these memories for sure.
This is the 2004 World Series, like Fenway Park sign.
Yeah, I was at Fenway for the second to last game of the regular season in 2004.
Oh, nice.
It was Yankees Red Sox. I got to go to that. I was very lucky. My mom was very worried I was going to get like stabbed because I was like 11.
They're always stabbing 11-year-olds.
Yeah, especially 11-year-old shit talking Yankee fans. That was the height of the rivalry. I remember we went to Cape Cod that summer, and my dad was like convinced that we had to like unscrew our license plate if we went anywhere, or like cover our license plate up because we were going to get our tires slashed.
Yeah,
and we talked him out of that one. We were like, all right, that's not like, maybe if we were like on the south side of Boston, maybe, but like we're on Cape Cod. Relax. So yeah, 2004 sucked.
You're right about that being like the height of the rivalry, though. Like that was that the year of the was it the Don Zimmer like fight?
That was 03. That was the 03.
That was 03.
That was the 03 championship series,
and then
I think 04 was
the A-Rod
Veritek fight.
Yeah,
and it peaked that year, and I think in a way what happened in 2004 kind of don't want to say killed the rivalry because it's still there, but I think that kind of like when North Carolina just kicked the shit out of Duke in K's last game, and then again in the Final Four, like a couple of weeks later, like it kind of like takes the air out of things. It's like, well, it can't really get worse than what already happened,
or better. But yeah.
And then on the contrary side of that, I think the other thing that's kind of hurt the rivalry a lot is the Red Sox roster management in the last 10 years.
So much turnover.
There was a point where like those mid-2000s teams, and part of that was because I was younger and had nothing better to do with my life that I could do this. But like I knew those Red Sox teams as well as I knew those Yankee teams.
Yeah.
The Yankees played the Red Sox a couple of weeks ago. I recognized like 3 names on the Red Sox.
Yeah. Yeah, they've completely...
And like one of them is Roman Anthony, who I only know because it's a funny name. Like, and same with that other guy, John Kentino. No, that's not it.
Isn't his dad named? Isn't his dad named like Anthony or something?
God, I hope so.
It's something like that. But yeah,
God,
and he's
I
out.
hope so.
Roman Anthony's out.
Yeah, he's out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's over. It's so over. But But yeah, I mean, it's still I think it's still like one of the best rivalries in sports, and it's a lot of fun, and I still don't like the Red Sox at all. Yeah,
nor should I.
That is the natural order.
And
of
like,
things.
But I think like a lot of it kind of went away between like that core retiring, like the core 4 and the Yankees retiring, the Red Sox jettisoning Mookie, who I was really starting to get that same feeling that I was getting with like Ortiz and Manny of Mookie doing things.
Yeah.
I think it was between that and then like everything with the Astros happening in 2017. Really,
yeah. They became the
because there was a point in
team.
time where the Yankees and Astros became like it.
Right.
Ugh, still hate those guys.
Yeah. And
Jose Altuve. Ugh.
I have a joke. Anytime he comes up, I point out that he's my size. Like so now it's almost
tiny,
became
dude.
like now he's like 5'6", like 170. Like he's like just a tiny little dude.
Yeah, he's so small. He's Muggsy Bogues basically.
Yeah. I mean, he's like even Dustin Pedroia like would tower over. Tower.
God, talk about guys I hated. Pedroia.
Oh, come on. Ugh. Come on.
Pedroia. Is that his autograph there?
Yeah. It's like my favorite.
I have Jeter's autograph floating somewhere
That's
around
like
here. Pedroia, I mean Pedroia, he was annoying. He was just good.
You have to understand, I was a middle infielder. At the time he was winning MVPs as like a 5'7", like
he's Josh Hart. He's the guy. If he's on your team, you love him.
Yeah,
and if he's not, you hate everything about him.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think another thing that kind of killed the rivalry was the Red Sox players that started going to the Yankees. Like when Johnny Damon and Kevin Youkilis went to the Yankees, like it's over. There's no especially Youkilis. When Youkilis went to the Yankees, it was like there's no rivalry here anymore.
When Youkilis went to the Yankees and hit like 130, I think.
Yeah, but it didn't matter. It was like seeing him in the uniform. It's like, okay, this is dead. Like
it never really went the other way, though.
No.
Like I can't really think of. I can't think of like anyone off the top of my head.
I think that's a Brian Cashman thing. I think Cashman likes to sign players a year too late.
It's like Rob Refsnyder is like the only one I can think of.
I'm trying to think, like even relief pitchers, like
Mike
Timlin?
Stanley, but that was I don't think so.
I mean, who's Gordon?
Flash.
Yeah.
Tom Gordon did. Mike Stanley did.
Yeah.
Clemens.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about Roger Clemens. we can keep this positive.
That's one thing we can agree on. It's F that guy.
So, I mean, I wish it was back to what it was kind of, and maybe with this, like, the Sox are signing their core to long-term deals, although I thought the same thing with Devers.
Right.
And
it doesn't seem to matter if they do or not. But...
they've been fine without him. They've survived.
Yeah, and this is one of the first years. This is one of the first years in a while where they've. I mean, I don't think the Red Sox are like particularly like really good this year, but this is one of the first years they've both been in like playoff contention and a
They've
bit.
both been like
They've kind of been
playoff
ships in the night.
contention a lot. Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it's like kind of been like what Knicks Celtics is for a long time.
Yeah.
That like neither team was ever. That's why that
Right.
rivalry isn't like Knicks Celtics, like it's not the same as the other New York Boston rivalries because both teams have never really been good at the same time.
Yeah,
like this is like the first period in a long time.
It is funny how that's like flipped, where the Celtics are the ones with all the championships and the Knicks are kind of the
the Knicks. So you did ask for one of my favorite memories in sports, though, and that is another one I know we're going to disagree on because it's very recent, and it's the only time that the Knicks have made me happy in my life. And it was back in May of this year when the Knicks beat the Celtics by like 35 points in a decisive Game 7.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not a
That
Celtics
rules.
fan. I'm not like
Fair.
I'm not like an all Boston fan. I support the absolute powerhouse Washington Wizards.
Okay, that's
so
awful
you can't
for you.
So you can't hurt me. Like
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I could say "Gee whiz" is dumb, but that's
just
both a
you're
lie
just lying.
and telling
Gee
the
whiz
truth
is
at
awesome.
the same time.
It's like the best.
It's the best name for a
It's
mascot in
incredible.
sports.
It's incredible.
So, but Knicks Celtic, the Knicks never make me happy. So, like, it was fun to have a moment where the Knicks made me feel good for a minute.
You think G Wiz is better than Mr. Met? Or Philly
well, Mrs.
Fanatic
Met,
is good.
no.
I like Philly
Okay.
Fanatic.
I think Gritty's overrated.
Oh man,
There's my take on
That is
mascots.
that is a
I think Gritty, maybe not overrated, overexposed.
that is an extremely hot take. And now that you've taken it back to overexposed, I kind of agree because like if my wife knows who a mascot is, then
Yeah.
it's like broken containment and is no longer like niche.
Yeah, none of the professional sports teams I support have a mascot. Actually, that's
Mr. Met.
I'm a Yankee fan.
Yeah, we were just
I mean,
talking about the
Mets-
Yankees for so long.
The Mets have a mascot.
Why did I that was just
No, you're good.
my brain fractured for a moment there.
The Giants don't. I don't even know what
yeah,
a
that's
Giants
true.
mascot would be. It would just be like a giant man. Like
That's true. They don't.
the Rangers could just start using an NYPD officer. That's basically their mascot anyway. So
That's
you
dark.
know, the Knicks had Father Nick for a while, but
Yeah, that's a
they
good point.
pretend they didn't have Father Nick. If you
You
ever
know,
really want to be scared,
It's-
look up the Yankees mascot that they had for a little bit.
I'm
there.
gonna look that up right now. But Spike Lee is the mascot of the
Yeah, Spike is. I guess Spike counts the mascot, and like there's license plate guy for the Giants, which is gross.
I don't know if I know about license plate guy.
LPG, he wears like he's kind of like the Giants equivalent of Fireman Ed. He's like a fan that like no one really wants to care about, but like the team is like, yeah, we need something. It's this guy who wears license plates around his neck.
That's weird. What were you saying? The
it's
old
dumb.
Yankees mascot?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I can tell
Dandy?
from your face you found the right picture, huh?
Dandy?
Yeah, Dandy. Yeah, Dandy. It kind of looks
Oh my
like
God.
Youppi,
Who does
the
this
old
look?
Expos mascot.
I'm just gonna share. I'm gonna. It looks like. Oh, it looks like somebody, and it looks like a person. Who does this?
It's
Like Wilford
bad.
Brimley?
Yeah, that's a good.
Like, it's just
that's a good pull. Whenever Dandy's gonna pass the cocoon line,
Oh yeah, it does look like UP.
he kind of looks like Youppi. Youppi, the only mascot whose name officially has a punctuation mark in it.
Oh,
by the way.
Oh, the exclamation point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of his name. You cannot forget Youppi. You have to be excited. So that's the Yankees mascot.
That's funny. I'd never come across this. I was also thinking about how like
horrifying.
I was also thinking about how like if you were born in like 96, 97, like this has been by far the worst stretch of time to be a Yankees fan. Like the 80s were pretty bad, right? I think it was the 80s where they like Mattingly and they like never really won anything.
The thing is, the team hasn't been bad.
Mm.
Famously, the Yankees are, I think they're not quite there yet, but as long as they don't pretty much lose out this month, they will continue their streak. They have never had a losing season in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 32. I'll be 33 in a couple of months. Their last losing season was 1992.
Wow.
They have not had a season under 500. Now, there were a couple of lean years there. 2013, 2023 were bad teams.
85 and 77. And
to this day, I stand that Joe Girardi deserved Manager of the Year for carrying the 2013 Yankees to 84 wins. 83, 84 wins.
85. Give him some.
Yeah. That team was awful.
Lyle Overbay.
Lyle Overbay started 140 games for that team.
142 games, yeah.
Yeah. This is maybe the page on the internet I have been to the most in my life.
I mean,
is the 2013 Yankees baseball reference page.
I forgot Soriano went back.
Yeah, and he was like their second best player.
Oh, this is incredible. They had 20 players that were 30 or older.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like play for them.
Because Teixeira was hurt that year.
Like Andy Pettit only started one game, but still.
Kuroda was good.
Oh, yeah. Man. Travis Hafner.
Kuroda was good. Yeah. Overbay. Robinson Cano had like a great year. He probably had like 7 WAR that year.
6.6. Man, you're nailing this.
I have read this Wikipedia page so many times. Lyle Overbay played first. Chris Stewart and Francisco Cervelli are behind the plate.
Yeah, this is
Vernon Wells, Ichiro, Soriano, I think was the outfield.
God, I forgot Ichiro.
That was the Euclid year.
It was the Euclid year.
Although he didn't play that much. I think that was also the Brian Roberts year.
No way.
Maybe that might have been 14.
And Brian Cashman was literally just naming guys.
It was so bad, man. Kuroda was good. Pettit. I thought Pettit actually pitched okay for that team.
Brett Gardner was pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. Gardy was also good on that team.
Man, that's fun. That is a fun team.
Yeah, it's a real squad.
You could go real deep.
It's bad and it's so funny.
It's bad, but it's players that were all like MVP candidates at different points in their career. Like,
it's specific. Yeah, it's a specific level of guy that's very funny. Eduardo Nunez had one of the worst seasons of all time. He had I looked this up now. Minus 1.5 WAR.
Incredible.
It is so hard to have not only a negative WAR, but over -1.
Like you're costing your team.
Yeah. Hafner played like half the. Yeah, Reed Briniak was on that team. Brent Francis. There were just like guys on that team.
That's fun.
There's one specific roster that like goes around on the anniversary of it every year that like Travis Ishikawa was playing a game. Oh man. That was the dregs.
But in today's like playoff format, they would have been in it until the last day, and maybe
this team would have been right there.
Yeah, like
this team would have been fighting for a third wild card somehow.
This is the case against the expanded MLB.
Yeah, agreed. So,
I have never Pythagorean win-loss. Is that like what a team should? Is this a baseball reference thing?
So that's your expected record based on run differential.
Okay, their expected record was 79-83, so they were 6 games better than that. That's fun.
Girardi really deserves.
That's a
Medal of Honor for that team.
Seriously, that's pretty good. All right, I had a fun thing planned, and it's hat.
I'm ready for it.
It is hat related.
Great.
Let me see if I can do. Can I?
My power ranking minor league baseball
I don't get
hats.
sued for this. Can you hear this? Let's see. Oh, welcome to the hat version of Price is Right.
Oh no, this is so bad.
Mike, come on down.
If you are not familiar with the dumb pricing model of hats, you are about to learn.
Come on down. It is time to play Hat Price is Right. So
am I guessing how much the hat costs?
We got 3 different games that we're going to play here.
Oh boy.
This first one, you're just going to look at this hat.
Okay.
And you're going to make a guess of how much you think this hat. And here's the thing. I pulled these.
Can I stop for a second? Because I think I have this hat in my box.
Yes, absolutely.
I have a very, I don't think I have that exact one, but I have a pinstriped Yankee hat. I think mine's just a black logo and not this.
I was hoping this would happen.
Not this colored Yankee hat. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's close though. That's going to be a Cooperstown collection. Based on the tag, that's a newer Cooperstown collection. That probably retailed for $54.99, and I'm gonna guess that one has probably is this like retail price or eBay price?
I pulled this from eBay yesterday.
Okay, so this looks like one that has, I think, appreciated in value. I'm gonna go with $62.
$62, right on the money was $62. Let's see, actual retail. Well, I guess it's not retail price, but 50. It's 50 on eBay. Does that mean you should go online and buy this right now if you think it's worth?
I wasn't,
or I
under
should.
A moratorium right now. I might be going to put in an offer for 40 on that one.
That's funny. I think the picture had, like, they had another picture that had a price tag on it.
There's a patch on it too. I can see the patch.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell what the patch is.
Let me see if I can pull in. I have more pictures. What number was this? Sorry. It's number 4. Let's see.
For folks who are just listening, by the way.
Oh yeah, thank you.
This is a pinstriped Yankee hat. Oh, it's an older one. I was wrong. You can tell how roughly the age of a hat based on the boldness of the number on the size sticker.
Yeah. Interesting.
Newer hats, they've gone to a less bold font. Anyway, this is a 1952 Yankees World Series patch with a green undervisor. Now, that's not the unique feature of this hat because it's pinstriped. And not only is it pinstriped, but the classic NY logo is what I believe New Era refers to as lava.
Oh.
Which lava looks like it's going to be orange when you buy it. And then when it comes, it's more pink.
Oh, that's interesting.
This in the camera even right now, this looks orange, but I promise you that this is like a pinkish. It's a very pinkish orange.
That's the Mike promise on the actual color of the hat. That's wow.
So
that's a good tip. But yeah, available on eBay. We are not sponsored by eBay. All right, we're gonna do another game. I'm gonna pull the theme back up. This is oh wait, sorry. Since you got it wrong, I gotta do this.
Yeah. And I was over too.
You were
That's
over.
right.
Yep. So technically, you wouldn't even get to come play this game now.
$1, Derek.
We're gonna. All right, we're gonna play cliffhangers. And if you're familiar with how this game
really
works,
great for a mostly audio medium.
Yeah. I mean, podcasts for whatever reason are mostly video.
Pivoting to video,
and, which
shout
I
out to
hate,
the Kelsey brothers.
which I truly hate, but whatever. I'm a part of it now, I guess. Okay, so you have $25 to play with in terms of being off, and we have 3 hats here. So number 1, and I'll zoom in. Speaking of the Kelsey brothers,
I know this hat well. I didn't buy this one. I know this hat
well.
I almost bought this hat in the Yankee variant.
Oh, I'd wonder.
I didn't because I decided it was too stupid.
Did it have the same like it's decoration?
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's the thing that they don't want you to know. Whenever they release one of these patterned hats, they just drop the same pattern in like every team imaginable.
Same colors, same. Did they change it up at all? Oh wow,
pretty much the same thing. I have one of them in my box of hats I can pull out. I have a Montreal Expos with a mountainside view on it.
Oh,
it's
that's
something.
Cool. That's kind of cool.
Anyway, are you again eBay price here?
eBay price. All these will be taken from eBay yesterday.
Okay. NFL season is coming.
Yeah.
I will go 46.
46.
So listeners at home, this is a Kansas City Chiefs hat with a kind of like garden arrangement on it. You think that's a fair description?
Yeah.
It's got some flowers stitched on it, some birds, a butterfly.
It's giving springtime for a fall sport.
Yeah, which is not something you think of for football.
Not at all.
You know,
there's a hummingbird.
Flag football.
A beautiful hummingbird. A butterfly. It looks like
the stitching is great.
My daughter would love this hat.
Yeah, I could see my wife wearing this.
Yeah, it's pretty. It is like, I wouldn't buy this. I mean, for a lot of reasons, but it is beautiful. It is.
Yeah, the artwork is great.
It is beautiful. And you said 50.
I think I said 46.
46. Okay, it is 52.99.
Okay.
Not bad. So around 53.
No,
so
that's roughly retail on those ones.
7. All right. So you had 7. Yeah, I didn't pull that sound. I should have pulled that for the soundboard. All right. Second hat.
To be or not to be.
This one looks much more fall for a spring sport.
I don't even know where to start. So reader. Because if you're, well, also, I guess if you're reading the transcript here, you'll also be confused as to what's going on.
That is how I consume podcasts. I read them.
Non-video consumers. This is a red Toronto Blue Jays hat with the 90s logo with the bird on the ball. The bird is kind of washed out here, though, with some yellow action going on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm colorblind.
It's got a 1992 World Series patch on it.
I'm colorblind, but I would call this orange, personally. Oh, it says orange on the listing. So I am okay. Okay. Let me give you the name. Do you know the name of this hat?
No.
It is the Jack-O-Lantern Toronto Blue Jays 1992 patch hat orange is what it says.
I got it, and it's got a green UV on it. Jack-O-Lantern.
Green UV under visor.
This is that's green under visor for those who are not up to date.
Yeah. For the layman.
Ooh. This is going to be $44.99.
$44.99.
We'll say 45.
$45.99.
That's American, by the way. This is a Canadian team. I am taking 45 though.
Yeah. Well,
boy! I just lost the game.
It is.
Yikes! God, that's rough.
Yep. Sorry, but we can. You know what? That's okay. We can still do the third one.
Prosperity's sake here.
Where is it? Third, second.
And then I'll play this game live with you on one of my hats.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
all right.
That sounds great.
I know the rough eBay price on one of my hats.
All right.
I will do this game live for you.
That sounds fantastic. Let's see. We got this masterpiece.
You know
what this is? You know what this looks like? It just occurred to me. This is like if you inverted the colors of a Brave. Well, their hat's not red. It's blue. But if you took a red Braves hat and inverted, never mind.
It's like a St. Patrick's Day one.
It's I can tell you what it is. It is even dumber than that. It says Cereal Pack Atlanta Braves 2000 All-Star Game hat, Applejack's Hat Club exclusive.
Oh, it's a Hat Club exclusive?
Yeah.
That could be a lot.
And it's Applejack's, I guess. I don't think it actually says Applejack's anywhere on it, though.
No, it doesn't, but that's the way... that's the way Hat Club does things because they're dumb. This is an expensive hat. I know this because this was a really popular drop.
Yeah.
This is probably $150.
$150 to get the yodeler back onto the mountain. $150.
Restart the hike here.
100.
Okay.
Sounds like it's steel. Sounds like you should.
That's a good price.
Sounds like you should. I've given you a shopping list here.
Nope, I'm not. My limit is $60 for a hat.
That's probably good. Yeah.
And it's gone down a lot since I've started transitioning to used hats. A really disgusting thing that exists. So, oh man,
we have more. Did you want to quiz me on?
Yeah, let me pull one out of my box if I can find it quick.
Stop sharing for a moment. Ooh.
This is, I will fill you in, this is a Hat Club exclusive from their first video game drop. This is an electric yellow
man.
Cincinnati Reds hat featuring Mr. Redleg as Mario.
That's so cool.
Also features a patch from the 2000. I don't even know what patch
The
that is.
2002. Is it like
Could be anything for Riverside Stadium. Maybe the end of Riverside Stadium.
'Cause Great American Ballpark was probably around then.
Yes, that's pretty close to there. So it's a hat
that is
exclusive.
cool.
Yeah. This is the only, I think I have 3 hats that have appreciated in value, and this is one of them.
225.
As of last check, you would have been off by $50. It's $175.
Not bad.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
I still killed the yodeler. I realized after the fact that a lot of times on Price is Right, like you can only really be like $5 off on the stuff that they use for that game. So you were doomed to fail. But
it's okay.
So sorry, 175. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
It's a good hat, though.
That's a great hat. That's a very cool hat.
It's one of my favorites in the box.
I'm very boring with my hats. I only buy the 47 brand
I only buy new arrows. So
yeah, it's Yankees Red Sox.
This is
and the
this is one I shared. This is my most recent edition.
Oh.
This is what I call the enlightened centrist hat. It has every team's logo on it, including the old Cleveland team name.
Oh, and
that's
those are like
away on the back. Thankfully,
those are older. What year?
Unfortunately, those have appreciated in value too.
Oh, yeah, I bet. It's like 2003.
I timed this is 2004 because of this Jays logo right here.
Yeah,
and the Expo still being there, you can pin this one down.
Right, that's really pretty easy to figure out. Yeah.
So
yeah,
radically
reminds me
though.
of the Rob Lowe NFL hat.
Yeah, it's the Rob Lowe NFL hat with an extra step.
Although now,
or 30 extra steps,
because it has Chief Wahoo on it.
It's vintage.
Yeah.
New Era did just release a new version of this hat, though, in all 4 leagues.
All 4 leagues.
NFL,
okay.
NHL,
all 4 major.
NBA,
Got it. I was thinking baseball leagues, and I was like, it's like the Texas
the American
League,
the National, yeah, right. The New York Penn League.
Yeah, it's like
weird choice.
All right, I have one more game, and you're gonna put these in order from let's do most expensive to least expensive.
Okay.
So we can look through them real quick. We have this Yankees hat.
Oh, Jesus. That's bad.
That's so bad. Do you know what team this is? This hat right here?
It's the Cowboys, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an old Cowboys logo.
I don't know why it's red. It's very confused.
The Cowboys just put everything out in every color. So, are you familiar with the Cowboys merchandising deal?
No.
The Cowboys are the only team that sells their own merch.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're not covered by like Fanatics contracts. I mean, I think they have their own Fanatics contracts. But if you ever buy any merch like wholesale, not like you would be, but I used to work in a merch store and anything from the Cowboys, we'd have to buy it straight from the Cowboys.
Great.
So the Cowboys make a bigger cut of all this stuff and do stupider stuff like that.
Of course they do. And then they can't pay Micah Parsons because it's too expensive.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
makes sense.
That's a cool one. I like that. I like that patch a lot.
1998 All-Star Game, Coors Field. And then we got this blue
slightly collapsed Jays cap.
Is that the Jays logo we were just talking about?
No, it is. It's that one right there. Just my video's mirrored.
Don't let the houndstooth distract you, because it's not involved in the hat. But we got this Raiders.
Okay,
this Raiders hat.
All right, I think that Raiders one is going to be the cheapest of them.
All right. So you think number 5, Raiders hat, and that
I'm gonna put
check my sheet. Raiders.
The Rockies one, I think, in the 3 hole.
Okay, Rockies 3.
I'll put the Jays in the 4.
Sorry, I'm just lining up the prices. The Jays in the 4. The arm does not come with it.
That's too bad.
Or the watch.
I'll go Yankees in the 1. You know what? Cowboys in the 1, Yankees in the 2.
Cowboys in the 1.
We'll pit the brands against each other.
Yeah, it's the only time the Yankees will be number 1. All right, number 7 was the Cowboys one, and the number 10 was the Yankees one. All right.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Okay, let's
That Raiders one's seen better days.
we'll reveal the Cowboys one first, just to get our baseline at $99.
Yeah, okay.
That-
Yeah, it's a unique logo.
Yeah.
This Yankee one could be all over the chart.
Yeah.
You could tell me this Yankee one's 150. You could tell me it's 8, and I'd believe you.
Well, I'm going to tell you that it is $79.69.
Okay. I feel really good right now about
You're off
this,
to a good
this
start.
ranking, man.
You're off to a really good start. $79.69.
Now this one, this was the hard. I'm confident the Raiders is 5th.
Okay.
That's just, it looks like a generic Raiders hat. Looks just kind of beat up. I'm pretty confident that's 5th. This Rockies one, I think in a vacuum might be 4th, but I think because it's a unique logo, it bumped it to 3rd.
All right. Let's see. Oh, look at you. That's so close. $5, man.
That's a lot of money for that hat.
Yeah. I think it's a lot for all of them so far. But all right.
Yeah.
Blue Jays hat.
Agreed. But this Jays hat's probably about 40.
No arms. No watch. $13.99.
Ooh, cheap.
That
Good
leaves
deal.
just a
now
little
I'm worried
bit.
that this Raiders hat might be more money.
It might be. Do
Okay,
you
I'm
think
gonna
it's more
stick
than
with
$14? All right.
I'm going to stick
Well,
with
yeah,
it.
you don't have a choice
I'm
now.
going to pay more than $5 here.
You would not pay more than
This is a
$5.
Monty Hall
All right.
situation.
All right. Yeah, it's not. All right. This is the real price on eBay as of last evening for this hat.
Why? Is it signed? Folks, it's $1,200 for a beat-up Raiders hat.
Let me find the listing.
Al Davis stitched this himself, like on top
was
of John
made-
Madden's head.
It was made from the hair of I don't know.
Who was the last hat John Madden wore?
It was made. Yeah. Let's see if it's still. Yep, still $1,200. I'm gonna pull this up over here.
But why?
You're the guy. This is
It's a
Antiques
tax
Road.
scam.
You're the Antiques Roadshow.
Dude, you're talking
of
to a guy who
hats.
spent $13 on this hat that he's wearing.
$1,200 or best offer.
Oh, good.
So
From a Vikings fan.
yeah. This is it's got that
Free shipping?
it's free. Yeah.
No, $7 to ship it.
As low as $75 a month with Klarna.
Great.
This person has 94.6 positive reviews. Is that good on
This
eBay?
is
I actually don't.
The worst deal.
One
Not
of
the worst deal I've ever seen. I saw somebody selling a vintage Tracy McGrady Knicks jersey for $500.
That makes more sense to me than this.
Oh my God, it's not even like in good shape.
It was bit by Airbud, is my guess.
It was built by John Madden. He thought it was a turducken.
He gnawed on the brim of this. Officially licensed product of the NFL.
Well, great. I'm glad to know it's officially licensed.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't want to buy a knockoff
I feel like
here.
this is not real. I mean, they're putting it
That's
up
gotta
here.
be
They're gonna
12.
So really, you nailed this. Because
I'm going to take a win on this one.
And-
Better than my performance on the Yodeler here.
Yeah. And honestly, this was the best possible outcome for content.
What
Was that you
is
nailed
this?
it, and then this one was
What is this?
yeah.
Let me see if I can find what I find to be the most offensive hat I've ever seen. And by offensive, I mean like, what are we doing here?
Like you own it, you have it. Or-
No, I don't own it. It was a Yankee hat with the one of the angels from from like one of the Da Vinci paintings stitched onto it. Oh my God. I wish I could find this.
Mike Trout.
And I'm gonna find this and send it to you later.
Please do, and I
because
will drop it
is
in.
So painfully bad. That like it was like $40 and it was very clear that this person bought like a bunch of like dirt cheap Yankee hats and just stitched a baby stitched like a baby angel onto them.
A cherub.
Yeah, that's the word.
Hey,
Thank you.
I could see people buying those. I mean,
Unfortunately, me too. There's a lot of weirdos on Staten Island.
Oh man. Well, where can people find you and your hat stuff?
People can find me and mostly hat content on Bluesky. That's at themikeheld.bsky.social. Also, if for some reason you live in the general Syracuse, New York area, you want to play trivia, you can check out at Orange Trivia on Instagram or Orange-Trivia on Bluesky. I run a few trivia nights in the area, so please check those out if you are so inclined.
Definitely.
Otherwise, just keep on keeping on.
That was a beautiful, beautiful plug. Big, beautiful plug.
Every now and then I'm ready.
Did you? How long? How long have you been doing trivia nights in Syracuse?
I have been hosting trivia in Syracuse since 2018.
Okay.
And I have been on my own since 2020.
Okay. We probably talked about this. I used to go, this was back 2014, 15. I went to, at the Sheraton right there by campus. I would go.
The university owned, that's a dorm now.
Right. I think it was the year I was there. They transitioned it to
No, it's now
really?
fully a dorm.
Oh, it's not a hotel anymore?
It's not a hotel as of this year. It's now officially just a dorm.
Oh, okay. Wow. So they went even further.
Yeah.
They just went ahead and bought the thing. Well, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool dorm. It's not made of bricks like all the dorms I only ever lived in one dorm, but yeah.
I can see I can see we moved to a new office today. I can see my freshman year dorm from my office.
Oh, really? So you're right there. You're steps away from Manny's.
I have a good view of the dome from my office. So
that's cool.
I lived on that campus. So
very nice. You can see. Oh man, what's the name of the big castle building?
I cannot see Hall of Languages.
Not Hall of Languages, is it?
Or No, the angle is that I cannot see. I know the one you're talking. Krause,
yeah.
Krause College. I cannot. The angle is so perfect that I can only really see the dome and the three dorms near it.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
I can never remember the actual name of the dome now. JMC.
It's the JMA Wireless.
Yeah.
I think it's JMA Wireless Arena.
Ugh. No.
I don't think it's the dome anymore.
No.
Even.
No. I reject this.
No, it is. It's the JMA Wireless Dome. Well, because this sounds dumb for technical reasons. For technical reasons, it's not a dome anymore.
Oh, because it's
not
the
air supported anymore. Yeah, it's physically supported. It's not air supported.
Do you not
anymore.
get sucked out or whatever when you open the door anymore?
You don't get blown out anymore when you leave. You don't feel like you're going to die if you leave at an above ground exit.
You don't walk in and your ears explode anymore.
Yeah,
that sucks. Man, they took everything from us.
This was so much fun.
Yeah, this was fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and I'll have you back when we talk about all the new hats you bought. The $1,200 Raiders hat.
Yeah, I'd love nothing more than to acquire more hats and have a Mike's hat review.
Beautiful.
Segment.
Sounds good. And that is the end of today's show. Thank you, Mike, for joining me and talking about the Giants, talking about the Yankees. I'm sorry that I mistakenly, for a moment, thought you were a Mets fan after we had talked about the Yankees for so long. But as I told you this week, I think you're spiritually a Mets fan. And I know you hated that. But I'm going to say it again for anybody listening, that Mike Held is spiritually a Mets fan. And I don't think you're actually listening because you said you probably weren't going to listen to this episode because you're on it. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate that, especially making it to the end of an episode. That's always just awesome. I can't believe people do that. Tell people about the show if you like it. Maybe we can get more people listening to it. That would be great. If you haven't already, subscribe to the show, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, all that good stuff that I hate saying every time, but I'm supposed to say it. Thank you again. And yeah, until next time, have a good day. Do all the stuff that makes a day good. And I will see you next time.